hearing Ascension keys makes me happy right now, because I just started my Capsarius grind in my player-owned Slayer dungeon. Get my kill count of Ascension creatures way up there as we get some range XP. I'm just gonna do like, I don't even know what my goal is on it, honestly. I just want to do like a ton of Capsarius and get like a ton of drops of the keystones. Then I'm gonna use them all on the bosses. I don't really know what the goal is on them yet, but we'll see. Let's see, where are my keystones all at? You know, I'm gonna move them around really quick. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There's 6. Alright, let me close this, go back in. Boom, there we go. Now we have them down at the bottom. This is what I've got so far. My drop log shows like a little bit more of them, but this is what I've got right now. These are all the ones I've got since I started doing the grind. So it's the beginning of the grind, but you guys will see this stack up. I'm gonna get like a few hundred of each at least, like at least a few hundred of each. We'll see what we go to. Let me put this away. Actually, you know, instead of doing the dungeoneering right away, I'm gonna see what can we go do. I was doing some of the strange rocks. I'm gonna try to get like a lot of progress in the strange rocks before that goes away, before the beach goes away. Flipping them? No, I'm not flipping them. I'm just like working on the loot tab a little bit, because now I'm on like my PVM retirement basically. We got 200 million dungeoneering done yesterday, so that is done. So now literally everything left is combat. There's nothing left except for combat. That was technically combat, I guess, but now there's nothing but combats left. So I'm really excited about that. So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm gonna like really go on the Slayer grind and stuff like that. Eretz is my task right now, so that'll be okay to do, I guess. Thanks for the congrats. I appreciate it. I was very, very excited to have that done. Oh, okay, you know what? Before we go do stuff, and while I wait for people to get in here, I need to clear out some bank space. Let's see. Let's put these into my other tab, because these are actually from Ascensions. We're gonna move all these things over. We can high alch this. We can open up this portable skilling pack. We'll open up both those skilling packs. Actually, I really don't want to open them. I'm just gonna leave them in there. Air battle staff. Oh, the yak track is over, so I can get rid of that now too. Long time. Hey, Hayden, how's it going, dude? Yeah, it has been a while. So I chilled in the hole the other day. Yeah, dude, I am done. I am retired from the hole. We're done with the hole. So happy about that. We are fully retired. I'm gonna get rid of these balloons. I don't really need to keep these. I am fully retired from doing dungeoneering hole. Now I just need to do the, I think I can destroy those too. I just need to do the last of the hard mode dungeons, and then that's it. I'll be done with dungeoneering. The only dungeoneering I'll be doing after that is doing the some elite dungeons to work on my pet, because I still don't have the pet. 200 million dungeoneering, guys, no pet. It's just bad luck. My luck on the rest of the pets has been fine, so I'm happy about that, but yeah, not so good luck on that. I don't need these anti-sun potions. I don't really need them, but whatever. I'll just leave it in there for now, I guess. Let me grab that. I'm gonna high alch these. Let's use Explorer's Ring and high alch these. Sometimes I forget that the Explorer Ring actually does alchemy. But let's go ahead and alch these. I had a air battle staff in there because it was it's pretty useful for AFKing in the catacombs for getting your components. Which, speaking of components, I also need to set up my range gear. I've got like a range set up for like my Serenics, but I don't really want to use Serenic against Capsarius because it's really overkill. So I will probably switch off that. I'm gonna probably put some perks onto a set of Zeros. Or not Zeros, but a set of... Oh, I don't need these Chiliptos either. I'm finding all kinds of things I don't need in here. Why do I have a slot for a War Priest of Zamorak? But the Zami, sorry, the Zami gear is what I do not. maybe I disassembled this. The Zamorak gear is what I want to perk up because it's cheaper to use and you don't need the extra power anyway. So I'm gonna put like some scavenging and stuff on that for doing Capsaris in the dungeon. How's the max cash update treating you? It's going all right. As you can see right here, I'm currently trying to buy another Santa, which is fun. It's gonna be really, really exciting for flipping though, because like flipping is so much better now, because now people with larger amounts of money can like really get into it. You know, you can flip hats, you can flip the other rares and everything. It's awesome. It's awesome. The profits have been pretty crazy on some things. Santa has made me like 600 million in the past like 3 days, so that's pretty great from just Santa. That's pretty fun. I think I flipped like 4 of them. It was like 600 million profit. One of them made a lot of money and the other ones just made like smaller amounts, like 40, 50 million, but you know, it's still good though. It's still fun. Blue Moon, I'm almost 120 Dungeoneering too. 119 out of 120. Love the hole. Yeah, awesome. Go get it. The Dungeoneering hole is great. I did 26 million XP in my Dungeoneering on the Dungeoneering hole. Didn't even take very long at all. I had bonus XP for the entire time, so that's part of it. So technically 13 million, I guess, is what I did. But using your like bombs during the happy hours and stuff is really, really good XP. I'm actually going to go do a dungeon, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what do I feel like doing. You know what? For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like doing a slight bit of the alligator thing, because I need to do some of that for a requirement. So maybe I'll do like a slight bit of the alligator stuff while I wait for people to get in here. It's also easy for me to respond to chat and stuff while I'm doing that, so I'm going to go do that. And I get to see this slightly choppy frame rate on my PC for the last time, because as you can tell by the title, I have bought my PC. I have bought the new PC. I'm actually getting a new PC and a new laptop, new monitors, like new everything. Pretty much new everything. I'm keeping my keyboard, keeping my mouse, because I actually really love my keyboard and mouse. But I am upgrading pretty much everything else. I'm also getting the ROG Ally, that new handheld gaming system, so I'm really excited about that too. Just, you know, I haven't upgraded my equipment in a very long time, so this is, you know, just doing it all at once, having fun. What are your thoughts in investing in Aurora Die? I think now is a good time. If you were going to invest into it, I think now is a great time to invest into it, and that's because it is at a very low price for an Aurora Die. And we're getting the Necromancy update, which means, you know, new gear to dye and stuff. So since you can dye new gear, that tells me Aurora Die is probably going to rise. I don't think people are as big of a fan of Aurora Die as they are of, like, you know, the close alternative Ice Dye. Ice does look a little bit better, but I like the looks of the Aurora Die, and for the price tag and how rare it actually is, I think it's a solid investment opportunity. I bought 4 Aurora Dies, and I bought 4 Barrows Dies, all for personal use, and then I also have some Barrows and Aurora Dies I'm invested into. And I actually just started buying the investment Auroras because they're, you know, below 400, so that's, you know, it's a good price. I wasn't investing them at 5 or 550 or anything, because I felt like that was too high. But I am definitely interested in it below 400. Can't wait for the Woodcutters Grove next week. Me too actually. I am 200 million in my woodcutting, but I am pretty excited about getting the new axe, and I'm also really excited about the update with the nests, because I need to get a couple more birds. I can't remember which birds I don't have, but I need a couple more birds, so this is a great excuse for me to go get those birds. So for that reason, I'm pretty excited about the update. And woodcutting has really needed an update really badly. I don't really understand why they're changing the level requirements for the logs. I do understand some of the other changes they're doing, but I don't really get the level changes for the logs. I feel like they probably could have left that. It's gonna be really weird that, you know, the requirements are gonna be different than what we're used to. Like, I'm pretty sure willows are going to like level 20 and stuff. It's gonna be kind of weird. Just because, you know, we've had it the same for like 20 years. 100 million for the new hatchet, you think? I don't know. I don't know what the starting prices are going to be at, but I'm sure they'll be pretty cheap later on. Because, I mean, it's just a woodcutting update. You know, people are going to, like in the very beginning, the prices will probably be pretty high for the components if you can sell them. Like for the Incando pieces, if they're tradable, then they will probably be pretty expensive, but they will definitely go way, way, way down. So for personal use, I wouldn't recommend you spend too much money on it. If you had the Croesus woodcutting thing, whatever the heck it was called, the fire torch or whatever, then that would be a really good option to pick one of those up if you don't have one. The Santa Flip seems solid. My account got hacked and wiped a bit ago, and I'm in the process of rebuilding now. It's more fun than I expected it to be. Yeah, it is actually really fun to do a rebuild. I'm not doing like a rebuild, but I am like building a new Slayer tab. I'm like building a new combat like drop tab. So I'm having a lot of fun like building a new tab. That's kind of like how my rebuild feeling goes. It's like, you know, let's start a new tab. You know, let's get some drops. It's just kind of funny. It's kind of fun. I mean, I got a blood shard drop, and I actually got to use it too because I needed to get the I wanted to get the blood, like was it the Farsight blood sniper, whatever the heck it's called, the ranging blood necklace. So I actually got to use the blood shard I got from Edimus. So that was fun. I like that like self-efficient stuff. I don't really want to be an Iron Man, but like I like the self-efficient things. If Iron Man was designed a little bit better, then I'd probably be more interested in that account style, but I'm just really not. When do you think they are bringing back inverted capes? Sometime. I don't know when. We'll see it after Necromancy for sure. But they are definitely going to bring it back. They already said they are, so we'll see when it comes back. And I am an Intel guy. It's just what I'm used to. Intel seems to have better overall specs and stuff, and I just kind of like the i9s. I'm getting my new PC build is going to be maxed out. It's a maxed out PC, so it's going to have the latest Gen i9 4090. It's going to have 8 USBs. So excited because my current tower has like 6, so I'm really excited about 8. And then my laptop I'm getting is the Asus G18. So it's an 18-inch 1440p, so 2K monitor, 2K screen, and it's 240 and it is a 4080. And then I'm going to you're able to upgrade the memory and the storage on those, so I'm gonna bump it up to like 32 gigs RAM and like 4 terabyte storage probably. It's gonna be a beast laptop. I got mine for a really cheap price too, so I'm really excited to go pick it up. I'm gonna pick up all the new equipment really soon, probably this weekend. I ordered it out of state, so I just had to drive and go pick it up. No sales tax where I'm going, so yeah. Which is good, because the entire thing was really expensive to get all this stuff, so... Because of the sales tax being saved, my ROG Ally that I ordered is pretty much free. So, pretty excited about that. I also have a PS5 that I never opened. And that's mostly because, like, after I bought it, I was like... You know, I was really looking forward to doing some gaming on it, but now that they've announced the ROG Ally and everything else, like... Sorry guys, but I think I'm done with consoles forever. Like, there's really no reason for me to play a console anymore, so I'm just gonna sell that. I'm selling my PS5. I'm selling my PS5. I'm selling these 2 monitors, and I'm selling my MacBook. I got a MacBook Pro that's an i9 in that too. It's kind of an expensive MacBook, and some other things I've got to sell. So the stuff I have to sell is worth about like $2,500 probably with all the stuff together, so that is paying for a good portion of my upgrades. So it's another reason why I was going to upgrade too, is like, you know, it's going to pay for, you know, the stuff I'm going to get rid of is going to pay for most of my upgrades, so it's not going to be as expensive. But obviously my work is impacted by my quality of equipment, so it's like a gift to you guys. I'm buying you guys a new PC upgrade. But with that laptop too, I'll be able to do like whatever content I want to be able to do on my laptop as well. My MacBook is really not very good for trying to stream on and stuff, so ew. I'm done with MacBooks. I used to love the way they looked and everything, but they took away the glowing apple. That was the sign that things were going to be, you know, not too good in the future. And then also, like, the graphics cards are always absolutely terrible, so doing any kind of streaming or like doing video recordings and stuff, it just was not good. I feel like MacBooks are purely for people who just want to do things that are very CPU demanding, and that's it. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do some editing on it. I'll transfer like files and do editing. And I was like, this is actually more of a pain than would it be than helpful. So I'm me selling off the MacBook, unfortunately. Goodbye to MacBooks forever in my life. I'm thinking about buying some Aurora and selling them post-Christmas, as I genuinely don't think they'll be coming back this year. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, we should be getting the Green Santa and we should be getting Green Santa and Aurora Die both back at some point, but we just don't know when. Let me see what my upgrades look like. Let me see how far away I am from some of these upgrades. Unlocked. Okay, so we're right here. I need to get to 2.5k to get this automatic looting. Nice. And then, yeah, so it's like 5,000 total. I'm at 1678. I'm not doing them all right now. I just like to work on it sometimes. That's why I was just like, I'll pop over here real quick and do this a little bit. Because this is like not fun enough for me to be like, I'm gonna sit here and grind this out. I did grind out like the first like 1,000 points, but then after that I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. Dude, the new setup is gonna scream, man. I'm so excited. You guys will also see me on, when I do like Twitch streams, I'm also gonna do like some other games now too, because I just didn't always do. So this PC I'm on right now has a 1080 in it. So not the most powerful thing. It has a 1080, has an 8th gen i7. So it's gonna be a really big upgrade, like a really big upgrade for me. So you guys will probably see me playing some other games that I like to play on Twitch now that I'll have all the capabilities of doing it. You can call Blue Santa this year? Dude, Blue Santa yeah, that would look pretty sweet. I'm still waiting for that Black Halloween, because you know they had the files, like the image files for the Black Halloween forever. I would really love to see that Black Halloween come out during like Halloween. But yes, it's gonna be night and day difference too. And also on my end too, for the monitors are gonna be a pretty big upgrade as well. I'm on 165 monitors right now. They're 2K monitors, but they're 165, and I'm also pretty sure these are not IP screens. So it's gonna be night and day for that as well. And then my girlfriend's getting a pretty big upgrade, because she is going to get she is actually going to get this PC setup. I'm giving it to her for her birthday present. She got a lot for her birthday this year. I took her to Dubai as a birthday gift. And then I took her to a resort for 10 days in Dubai. So yeah, maybe slightly spoiled. And then also I'm giving her this PC, but I'm keeping the graphics card, and she is going to get her own 4070. She found a really cheap deal in the 4070. So she's going to put that in this, and then she's getting her own monitors and everything else. Like basically she's getting the tower, the motherboard, the processor, all that kind of stuff, and then she's going to do the GPU and all the peripherals. So she's I think she might be more excited about my PC upgrade than I am, just because now she gets this. What was Dubai like? It's a blast. It's a blast, man. I've been to Dubai 3 times now, and it's a blast. If I was gonna recommend Dubai, I would definitely recommend to go stay on the Palm. I stay on the Palm every time. No regrets. It is very expensive to stay on the Palm, but you will get the true tropical paradise kind of feel, where everything is just amazing, perfect, and all that kind of stuff. But it's very expensive. It's very, very expensive. the best way to do Dubai is to book it out like way early, because that way you'll get better deals. What's up, Coach Maine? How's it going, dude? And then also too, like Dubai has like the best mall on the planet. The mall is enormous. So when you're tired of the sun, you want to go cool off, you go hang out at the mall and everything. If you like cars a lot, go to the car dealerships, because you'll see cars that you will never see again in your life. Like, you just won't. They have like every Lamborghini and Ferrari that you can and can't imagine. All like the super limited ones and everything. They have all of them in all the showrooms. I was at a showroom looking at cars and looking at things I can't afford, and they had like an entire row of Bugattis. So I was like, cool, nice. And another showroom had an entire row of LaFerraris. It's always very fun to see. Yeah, it is very wild. Staying on the Palm is very expensive, but and there's not really any way to avoid being expensive unless you book way out and you stay at one of the cheaper resorts. But even the cheaper ones are still pretty expensive. But something you can do too is if you want to go to Dubai on a budget, then you could not stay on the Palm. And you could also just like really look around for like good deals, and then you will see like you'll see pretty cheap stuff. Like we went to a rooftop bar and we only paid like $8 per drink on a rooftop bar, with like a view of like the marina and everything. It was pretty amazing. Oh, talking to Dia. Conversion rate for what? If you're looking for a swap conversion rate, you just have to open up a swap ticket, and then we'll get to you as soon as we possibly can. If I haven't gotten to you yet, it's probably just because I'm super busy today. Ferrari Enzo is my favorite. Yeah, the Enzo is really cool looking. I went to this place called Princess Cars. You can actually look on their website if you want to. They have it on their website. But they had a Diablo. They had an all-red Diablo and an all-red Ferrari Enzo right next to each other in the same showroom. It was just like unbelievable. The people that like, I mean, I'm not going to be too judgmental because I only had one interaction with them. But the people at Princess Cars were just kind of like snobby. Like, and the thing is, most of the time when you go to places, even if they have like, $1 million cars and stuff like that, they will still be pretty chill, down to earth people. But like the Princess Cars people were kind of snobby in the experience that I had. Weren't very helpful, but I really wish I could stack up more than three catches on this at the same time. That'd be really nice. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Glad to have you here. We normally multi-stream onto Twitch and stuff, but Streamlabs updated their stuff, so now I have to update my stuff on Streamlabs and also pay money now to do the multi-stream. So I'm gonna look into options and see like if I want to keep doing this Twitch and the YouTube multi-stream, but we'll see. I saw an LS swapped Diablo once. What do you mean LS swapped Diablo? I've honestly only seen I've actually only seen 2 Diablos in my life, basically. I saw one at a gas station randomly. The guy was just driving it around. And then I saw the other one that was in Dubai. You have so many 120s, then just have your attack and strength and range chilling. Yeah, dude, I mean, like, if you look, the only things that are not 200 million are my combats. And most of them are pretty close. Like, my Slayer is 183 with all the bonus. Like, it's basically just the combats that I'm done with all the skills. It's because, with creating the content, most of my time is unfortunately not playing RuneScape. It's usually just AFKing on RuneScape. Have you seen Twitch doesn't allow multi-stream anymore for some reason? They said it doesn't matter if you have a form of partnership. Yeah, for basically forever, Twitch has not allowed multi-streaming. It's not really a new thing. They've disallowed it forever. People just didn't really care too much. And that's another reason why I was talking about, like, I'm gonna see what all I want to do, because I might be like streaming on some other platforms instead of Twitch. Twitch is fun and all, but there are better platforms to be streaming on right now. Yeah, Kick is a good alternative now. TikTok is also really good. Like, especially if you don't have a huge following. Like, my following isn't huge, so TikTok will be really good for me as an alternative. But yeah, to answer you, I am planning on finishing all the skills. I'm actively working on it. I'm actually AFKing range in my player-owned Slayer dungeon whenever I get some time. I literally just finished dungeoneering. I also very, very recently finished the herb lore and the rune crafting. That was before dungeoneering. So now I am just going to do AFK range training and get up to 120 range. And then just do Slayer tasks whenever I feel like doing Slayer tasks. And then I'll finish off Slayer and get some more combat XP. So it didn't have the normal engine. Someone put LS3 Chevy engine. Oh, I see. So it's not really a Diablo then, it's a kit car. Oh, we're at 1850. That was actually pretty quick. I got like 200 of them. That's pretty fast. Good, because this is kind of painstaking. I don't know why they make you stand here for 5,000 points. So much. Also, it's so obnoxious when you misclick and then your guy's like trying to run around the entire thing. So annoying. You should kill Abbey demons in the wild with a cannon. Yeah, I was doing a lot of Abyssal Lords for a while there. That's actually what I did for like 20 million Slayer XP, is I was forcing Abyssal Lords. I will probably check out doing some cannons and stuff. I'll like doing the Abbeys in the wildy. Nice. What are the rates at? What are the rates for that? And I'm not even sure if I can even do Abyssal Lords anymore, because now that they nerfed Animate Dead, I was like just barely surviving with Animate Dead before. That's kind of how Abyssal Lords are, is like just barely survive with Animate Dead. So now that they changed it, I'm not even sure that I will survive with Animate Dead. So we'll have to see if it still works. Kick is better than Twitch? Like what things make it better than Twitch right now? What do you think will be the top end XP per hour for a necromancy? I know it's a combat skill, but I'm willing to bet the XP per hour will be like canon XP per hour. I mean, if it's they said it's a standalone combat skill, so I think what they mean by that was that it's just like you can get all the XP in that combat skill, so it should be pretty much the same rates as a regular combat skill. So there will probably be methods that are a million per hour. Like, I wouldn't doubt it. Unless they are gonna, like, make it put some weirdness in there, I don't know. It should be about that rate then. When it comes out, I'm probably just gonna do that straight to 200 million. I don't really... Like, I would kind of rather just, like, wait a while and just enjoy it and everything, but the thing is, though, is I would love to have a really low-ranked necromancy for the high scores. That'd be really great. I was able to squeeze in under 10k for my herb lore. That was pretty sweet, because I was sitting at 195 million herb lore for a long time. And so I was looking and I was like, wait, if I go do it right now, then I will be in the top 10k for the 200 million, and I got it, and I was pretty happy about that. I think I'm like 9,900 or something. I guess I was not the only one sitting at 195 million, apparently 100 other people were. Have you ever bought Vic the Trader? Crazy that it's worth a bond. I have bought Vic the Trader once, but I did not pay the current bond price. I paid like 28 or 29 million, whatever it was. I would not pay it now. Now is way too expensive. What's your biggest loss on an investment? The biggest loss on an investment is probably my golden party hats, because I have not made the money back from them, but it's not going to be like a forever loss, it's just a for now loss. So I've lost probably 70 billion on those golden party hats. But, you know, over time, I'm sure they'll jump back up and I'll turn that 70 billion loss into a 0 loss, and then it'll be profit. The other biggest loss I had was a loss that didn't stick. And that's because, here, I'll just explain it. It wasn't like a real loss. It was like I had the money and then was gone. When Rainbow Scythes came out, this was during the time where every single time a Treasure Hunter promo would come out and then it would go away, then the prices would just skyrocket super hard for a few hours and then drop down. All right, Jake, I'll see you soon, man. Thanks for stopping in. So the Rainbow Scythe was like, I don't actually remember what the prices exactly were, so I'm not going to say the prices because I really don't remember what they were. But I was buying up Rainbow Scythes for like 3 days up until the end of it, and then I had like a lot of them, and I think I had like 30 billion worth of Rainbow Scythes, and then on the last day, you know, they started skyrocketing up, and my Rainbow Scythes stack at one point was worth like 120 billion. Like I had like 30 or 40 billion put into it. On the last day, they were worth like 110, 120, something like that. And then I was like, I had like a goal in mind of what I wanted them to hit, and they just went down way earlier than I thought they were going to. Like, they only stayed up high for like 3 or 4 hours. Normally it's like 6, 7, 8 hours at least. So I missed the mark, and they just went straight back down, and I ended up overall, my entire profit was like 5 billion. When it should have been like 70 or 80 billion profit. So that would say that was my second biggest loss outside of golden party hats. Even though it wasn't like a real loss, because I didn't actually lose money on the investment, I just lost a lot of opportunity. How many golden party hats do I have? I have over 500 of them. And I paid anywhere from 250 to 350 each. So roughly my loss is like 70 billion on all of them. But I mean, like I said, I'm not worried about it at all, because, you know, they'll go up in the future. It's just gonna take a while. I already knew it was gonna take a while, so it doesn't really matter to me if they drop down before they go up or whatever happens to them, because I wasn't thinking I was gonna sell them anytime soon anyway. So. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I'm super excited about the new flipping, because the new flipping with the Max Cash update is pretty crazy. It's also just, honestly, it's just really nice to be able to put in offers for, you know, way more things than you could before. Like say you want to put an overnight offer for something, and maybe buying more than 2 of that item or whatever would be like over Max Cash, so it would take like more than 1 slot. Now you can stuff it all in 1 slot. It's pretty awesome. Really good for dyes, like especially dyes. Like say you wanted to buy a stack of shadow dyes overnight. Now you can actually get like a full buy limit, like all of the buy limits of shadow dyes. Previously, you know, you could only buy like 2. And now, you want to buy 8, you can buy 8. It's pretty great. Go, get these whirly gigs. I think the auto loot thing will be helpful too, because that way I'll actually get something from doing this too. I think I already got my Hunter Rock. I was about to say maybe I'll get my Hunter Rock from doing this, but I don't think I will, because I think I already got both of them. What you guys up to today? How's it going? How's it going? Is any of you guys flipping with the new Max Cash? The new update? Oh my god, swim over there. Alright, get these, boom, boom, boom. I'm super excited for like the most basic thing in the world today, is I'm going to go to Costco after this stream, and I'm getting pizza. And I'm so excited about I don't even know why I'm so excited about this, but I'm so excited to go get pizza at Costco. Normally I would always get like a hot dog and stuff, but I really, really want pizza today. I've been like craving their pizza for like a few days. I know, it is actually pretty good. It's also really cheap too, because their pizzas are huge, and it's only $10 for a whole pizza. I'm probably just gonna get a couple slices this time, but man, I wish Costco was slightly closer to my house where it's like, okay, I really want a big pizza, then I would just drive over and grab it for $10. That'd be really awesome. The pizzas in my area are really expensive. Like the average pizza, that if you're not going to Domino's or something bad like that, the average pizza is like $25 or whatever, so I don't really, you know, which would I rather have? Costco pizza, which is delicious and twice the size, or other pizza, which is more than double the price? How many swap tickets do you have per day on average? Right now, because of the necromancy update, a lot. I think right now we've got 10 pending. Like right this second, we have about 10 pending. And that's like constantly going through them as well. Like we've been doing quite a bit of swaps and stuff. It's just right now everybody wants to swap over to RS3 for their necromancy. Like everyone. And the max cash update too. That's quite a few people have told me about doing that too. And also I've had a few really large swaps come through because people sold off their party hats and stuff. Like previously they didn't sell them off because, you know, like let's say you had a white party hat. It was really annoying to sell off your white party hat because people can't pay cash for it. They can't pay shards, whatever, because it costs too much. So you had to like swap it for other rares and blah 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 and get scammed half the way through. So now people can just sell it off anytime they want to. So now people are like, oh hey, yeah, I sold my blue or I sold my white. I want to swap over some gold. And I'm like, oh geez, these swaps are really big right now. So yeah. From the it's mostly the necromancy update though. People are like really bringing over the OS RS gold, which is fine. It's just fine because before some of these swaps, before necromancy release, I had like 12 billion on old school. So it's nice to be able to get like more old school in stock too. Now I have like 30 billion old school, and by the time this week is over, I'll probably be up to like 50 billion. Alright, let me see what we're at for our points now. Upgrades. 2051. Oh yeah. We got like 400 already. I don't know why I didn't just come over here and knock this out. It really doesn't take that long actually. We got like 400 of these this quick. Just one of the comp things I gotta do. I really want to be able to work on doing some comp stuff. When I do like longer streams, I'm probably gonna be doing like some comp requirements. We'll go do fish flingers. It'll be so much fun, guys. I promise. Gonna be doing some bossing too, which will be, I'm sure, weird for some people to see me doing bossing streams, but I want to work on some of the logs I don't have, which is most of them. Also, do any of you guys have a Hex Hunter farm set up in your player-owned Slayer dungeon? Or when you did, do you remember like what all you put in there? I've had people suggest a bunch of different things. Like some people just put only the soul gazers or whatever in there. Other people would do like that plus something for bone drops. So they can have infinite prayer with the bone crusher and demon horn. Like what do any of you guys have you done that Hex Hunter grind yet? Because I want to set that up sometime soon too, and then use that as part of my range AFK. Because right now I'm at 77.5 million range. I'm probably going to do Ascensions until 120. Because I just really want to get my kill count of those up and then get a bunch of keys for the bosses, because, you know, it does a bunch of things all at once. But then I really want to put, I want to do the Hex Hunter grind for some of my range XP too. Killing the soul gauges is like really easy now. I remember when they first came out, if you were like popping aggro potion against those, it was kind of a hard time, but now that gear has progressed so much, like killing them is really easy. stacks and stacks of these shells, but I'm not going to run and go grab them. It'll be nice when I get the auto loot. We'll have auto loot here really soon too. I'm not sure what the expected time is for a Hex Hunter, but it's not fast. I can tell you that. It's very rare. I really don't know what the expected time is for that one. For me, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm just gonna do it, you know, because gotta do it. But yeah, I don't know. I want to do it soon too because I also don't want to have soul gazers as like a permanent fixture in my player-owned Slayer dungeon. What I'd like to do is I've got a room full of Earth Warriors right now, so I'm gonna like remove all the Earth Warrior souls because I had those in there for the Champion Scroll. I'm gonna get rid of that room and then put the Soul Gazer room in there, and then do the Hex Hunter bow, and then when the Hex Hunter bow is done, I will replace them with something else. I don't ever want to get rid of my Ascension room because I'm sure that I'll want to do more Ascensions at some point. So I'm gonna leave the Capsarius in the dungeon forever. I don't ever want to delete those. I really wish you could just like pull them back out or something and you don't have to delete them. It just sucks because I do not want to get those souls again. I actually had to get my Capsarius souls twice because I messed up the first time. It was like when player and Slayer dungeons were like new, and I did not realize that I thought for some reason that if you put them all into the box, then you can arrange them in your dungeon. That's not how it works. And so I lost all of my Capsarius souls and had to redo it. It really sucked. It took me like 3 or 4 hours to get all of them the first time. Yeah, the wiki says like a really ridiculous drop rate. It's not that bad of a drop rate. It is a better drop rate than that because you can use the secret charms and stuff. But I don't know what to like realistically expect. I would assume it's going to take you like a solid 100 hours of AFKing them. Like if I had to guess, it's probably going to take that long. Thoughts on the Golden Cape event? You going for lots of capes like the hat or not? I'm definitely not farming a bunch of capes. No, definitely not. They're not worth anything. They're like dirt cheap, so I would definitely not spend the time farming those. If anybody was thinking about doing that, I would just be like, just buy them. Just like literally buy the cape itself. I don't know of anyone who's doing that, which could be a good thing for the cape value. You know, maybe later on they'll go up, and you know, be more expensive than the. Well, they're not going to be more than the hat because honestly, the cape is ugly. It's so ugly. That's the reason why it's cheap. I don't know if anybody wants to wear it. It's such an ugly cape. So I think there will be less capes in the game than there are hats, which will be funny. But I think the cape is always going to be way cheaper than the hat. I am going to complete my cape for me, mostly because I want the skilling buff. Like that's like the entire reason why I want it. I'm gonna get it and then just farm Tetra compasses for like a month. The beach, by the way, is a really good way for you to get the get the cape shards too. It's very AFK and good way to do it. You can actually do like the cape shards and also do the like strange rocks and everything all at once. I'm working on strange rocks again too. I need to finish off a couple statues for trim. Go alligator go. I will say one thing about this little thing here. It's incredibly boring and totally pointless when you're already 200 million, but the graphics that they did for the Hetz Oasis are really, really nice. Like, this alligator looks really cool going through the water. It just in general looks really, really cool. I don't actually really like the golden one very much, but I do think they did a great job on these little pools and things in here. If the entire game looked like this, it'd be fantastic. I know that they are like they have like a goal of updating everything, I'm sure, but man, this looks very nice. Got 35 pieces of het. I want to get that auto loot so I can stack these shells up for no reason. Has anyone tried to like make money doing this thing, like these scarabs, the whirligigs? Like, is it worth it? Like to get like the valuable ones? Yeah, Crypt Bloom is cheap now. About 400 million is what I paid for mine. I bought that before it like went up because they went up, you know, to like 500-600 million later on, but they're at the price where I paid for them again, but. I think that they're gonna rise again. If honestly, if I had to guess, I think they're probably gonna rise again. And the reason why is because even though that they nerfed AD, it's still really good for people who want to learn bosses or just aren't good at bosses. Like the damage reduction was 75% and also stopped typeless, which was really OP. But even at 60% reduction, it's still really good. Like that is still enough for people to be able to do bosses that they couldn't normally do. So overall, I think that we'll probably see the price of that armor creep back up again. So I would say, honestly, that if you wanted to get a set for yourself, now is a pretty good time to grab a set for yourself. Just snatch up one of those and get yourself an Inquisitor. Although Inquisitor is really expensive right now. It's because it's like really, really good though. The Affliction enchantment for Inquisitor is like really high right now also. It does not buy for mid, like you have to offer quite a bit more than mid. Oh, the speedy ones are good money? Alright, maybe next time I come here I'll like set this up so I can do that. I want to unlock the auto loot first though, and then I will do that. Because I'll still need 2,500 more points to finish this thing. But what you guys up to today? Anything cool happen in RuneScape lately? Any recommendations for PC parts and upgrades? Because I'm buying all new PC upgrades right now, so like as the stream title says. I got my dream laptop also on order. I just have to go drive and pick everything up this weekend. So excited. I'm getting the G18 laptop. I really wanted to get the Scar 18, but I just could not find a way to justify spending that much money, literally, only because it has a 4090 instead of a 4080. I was just like, alright, I can't. Some crocodiles have resurfaced in the eastern pool of Het's Oasis. What? What is that? I've never seen that before. I'm gonna go and see what this is. What are they talking about? In the eastern pool. Oh, I see a bunch of crocodiles. What is this? Is it just a shortcut? Is that what this is? Huh. Oh, agility shortcut. Okay. I don't think I've ever read that before. I was like, what is that? Gotcha. Oh, yep, I was about to say I probably just disabled my alligator too. Or my crocodile, whatever. 2245 for almost that auto upgrade. And then toggle skins. Oh. So you can choose green and gold. Nice. It will always be green, because I really don't like the gold one. Doesn't look bad, but I think it just looks a little bit cooler as like the regular alligator. I tried doing some alts, by the way. I had some of my alts doing like rose bushes for a little bit. I was like, I wonder what it would look like if I did a day of rose bushes, and actually made quite a bit of money with really not very much paying attention. Just because the golden roses are worth so much money. I think at the time they were worth like 1.2 million or something. But depending on the price of the roses, it's actually like pretty good money for an alt to sit there and do without paying. Like, you really don't pay that much attention doing it. Yeah, I'm not trying to stack it. I'm trying to make him go. Go, 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 go. I need an upgrade that makes him eat way faster. I need a hyperspeed crocodile. He just swims like 3 times as fast. Of course, they'd swim away really quickly as soon as I was going to be able to click on them again. The reasons why I don't do this little minigame thing. Also, I don't know if anybody saw, but frost dragons are really good money again. It's like every once in a while the bones just go up really high, and because necromancy stuff, it really pushed the price of the bones up. Frost dragons are really good money right now. If anybody was wanting to find like a really casual way to make some extra gold, it's really good money. You can even actually AFK them too. A lot of people don't know you can AFK them. It's slower money if you AFK them by a pretty good amount, but if you really have to AFK, then you can. Anybody playing some other games that are pretty cool lately? Besides RuneScape? Maybe find any like cool gems I should go check out on Steam? I got the Allied I'm gonna be picking up. I think we're going this weekend to pick all this stuff up. So I want to find some new games. I am really excited to play Dinkum. I don't know if you've ever played Dinkum, but it's a really good game if you like the Animal Crossing-ish kind of style games. It's better than Animal Crossing actually, but it's a really, really good game. The creator is really cool too. I've been talking to him in Discord forever. Starfield does look really good. That's very true. What's the release date for that? I looked at it once, but I don't remember when it's being released. Or I don't think it's been out yet, is it? I tried the new Starship Troopers, but it's really not good, unfortunately. I think it's in early access, but I think it's currently too early access. And I'm like a huge fan of the Starship Troopers as a franchise. I think the bugs are super cool. I used to play the N64 game when it came out a long time ago, and I love the TV show and stuff. But like, this game just wasn't good. It's just like the way the guns fire, the way the bullets hit, just everything was just did not have a good feeling to it. It felt like a game that was really not polished. I know it's early access, but I've seen much better early access performances. So I'm really hoping that they really do some updates on that kind of stuff. So I currently refunded it after 15 minutes, but I look forward to re-downloading it if it gets an improvement. It's a real big bummer though, because like it's the 16-player multiplayer and everything like that. I was really excited for it. I'm also super excited to play some more Elder Scrolls Online and New World on the new PCs, because this PC can't really handle New World on like with good frames and stuff. It just really doesn't. It handles it okay. Not fantastic though. Not good enough to make me be like, oh man, I'm really gonna play. Like, not really. It chops too much. But that's because like New World has some pretty great graphics, honestly. The game is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I'm really looking forward to being able to play it on that. I'm also really looking forward to some new VR games. Yeah. PC will be able to handle VR. Diablo 4 looked good too. Yeah, I definitely want to check out Diablo 4. I was playing Diablo on my iPad and everything, and I was having some fun. I did not enjoy Diablo 3. I bought it, regretted it. I played it on PlayStation, really didn't enjoy it. But I'm always down to give Diablo another shot though. Like when they come out with a new game, I'm always down to like give it a shot. Because they have been good before, you know. But I also saw that a lot of people did not like Diablo 3, so I was not the only one. But yeah, Elder Scrolls, definitely looking forward to. I can play Dauntless just fine on this PC. I really enjoy Dauntless. It'll just be even better, I guess. I'm actually mostly looking forward to playing Dauntless and Dinkum and stuff on the ROG Ally, because I feel like Dinkum is a game that I just want to play in a handheld. Like I want to be chilling in bed, getting ready to like, you know, kind of getting tired, play Dinkum to chill. Like that's kind of like my vibe when I play Dinkum. I'm just gonna relax. It's such a good game though, like amazing game. Oh, and Grounded. I don't know if you guys have played Grounded, but Grounded is fantastic. Like it's such a fun experience. If you haven't played Grounded, I would highly recommend you grab Grounded. You need to play with friends though. It's not a good game. It's really not a good game solo. So I would say friends are required, but it's a really fun game when you're playing with friends. And you can always start the game too and add people into your server and everything too. So like it's not like you're not stuck with whoever you play with. They can just join, and you can always get rid of people. So you could just start the game solo and then add friends later. But Grounded is absolutely phenomenal if you have some friends to play with. Which is another game that I'm looking forward to having a better GPU for, because I can play it on here, but it would definitely look better on with some better tech. I also really can't decide. I have not ordered the new monitors yet. I really want to upgrade my monitors, but I have not decided what to get yet. I know that I want 2K monitors because I do not want a low refresh rate, so I don't want a 4K. I do not want 4K monitors. I also think that just now is not the time to be looking at 4K in the first place. I think 4K is just like not really supported enough to make it worth paying money for. So 2K, high refresh rate. I just can't decide which ones to go with though. It also just gets really expensive too, because the high refresh rate ones, they cost money. Do you play Final Fantasy? I do play Final Fantasy, but not Final Fantasy 14. Like, I play the Final Fantasy card game. Fantastic card game. I know it's not what you're talking about, but the card game is really good. I play Final Fantasy IX Remaster on my Switch. I just didn't really enjoy Final Fantasy 14, and I'm a pretty big Final Fantasy fan. Like, I've been playing Final Fantasy games for like my whole life. Yeah, I know which one you mean, and I don't know, I just really did not enjoy the camera angles and like what it felt like running around and everything, and also the graphics. I just really wasn't feeling it, unfortunately. I gave it a try and then I quit. Because the issue is I don't compare RuneScape to anything else. So whenever I'm considering games, I don't compare RuneScape to something else, because honestly, this is gonna be the nerdiest shit you will ever hear in your life. But RuneScape is more like a lifestyle, like a life choice. It's not really like a game. I don't know. I don't really think of RuneScape as like a game that I'm gonna go play when I'm ready to game. I know RuneScape is like something I want to log in, you know, work on the Discord, all that kind of stuff. So when I compare an MMO, I'm comparing it to New World and Elder Scrolls Online, because those are two MMOs I really enjoy playing, so I compare them to those two. And unfortunately, Final Fantasy compared to those two just really did not hit what I was looking for. I have played WoW before, but I'm probably not going to play WoW again. And it's mostly because WoW has a lot of things I enjoy. It also has a lot of things I don't. And those things I don't enjoy are too big for me to consider like really putting a lot of time into it, once again compared to the other games I mentioned. I actually played WoW like pretty hardcore for like 3 weeks. And like I played like almost all day, every day for 3 weeks when I first played it. And yeah, I hit some really big issues with it, and I was like, okay, I'm quitting. The economics in the game were pretty fun, but they're server-based, so I was actually able to do this, so this is why I didn't... One of the things I didn't like about that is actually one of the things I did, and then when I did it, I was like, oh, you can do this. And that really killed it for me. And that is that if you have enough gold in the game, enough, you know, currency, then you can completely control the market on a server. Like, totally control the market on a server. Like, obviously not for the really expensive items, like, but for all the mid-range stuff, like the supplies everyone uses, you can completely control the market. So I did that for, like, cooking supplies and, like, fish. Like, I bought out all of the fish and then put them all back in for my own prices, and I was like doubling my bank every couple hours. Like it was ridiculous. I started doing more supplies and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I don't really like the fact you can do this. And then also, I wasn't going to be able to like play with hardly anyone because it's all like server locked, and you couldn't like hop between the servers and stuff. So, and I know that it's like that on the other games I mentioned, but a lot less so. Like in Elder Scrolls, for example, it's just like region locked. It's not really like it's not like server locked because they have the mega servers, so you don't really feel like you're server locked. But I play Black Desert Mobile a lot too. I really enjoy that game. It's I mostly really enjoy it because you don't really have to pay any attention to that game. There's like so much AFK in that game. So if you just want like a really chill game that you can have going while you're working or whatever, it's a pretty fantastic option. Alright, did we hit 2,500 yet? Yes, we did! Woo! Automatic looting, there we go. And increased scarab stacks goes to 5 at 3k. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, someone said that the speedy ones are good money, so I think next time that I come here, then I will do the speedy ones, now that we have the looting upgrade. And then when we get to those 5 stacks, then this will go a lot faster. I have a feeling the last like 2,000 points I need will go really, really quick. Oh, this is nice. It's really nice to get those auto-looted. That's pretty sweet. Just nice to get something from this, because I wasn't picking up anything, so to get something from this is nice. Boom, 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 boom. I'll have to see what I need to use to be able to get the speedy ones too. Gotta go back to some hard mode dungeons soon too. I'll probably end up doing hard mode dungeons on the next stream again. I don't want to put that off. I want to make sure that I do, I get those done. Oh. It's not 6, but... Are you ready to go? Alright, I'll hop off here and get ready to go. Okay. Yeah. Love you. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. It's been fun! It's been fun. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Yeah, so actually, there will be a video tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll have to see how my work schedule goes, but I know there will for sure be a video tomorrow. And I've got a couple more videos that will be coming out really soon too. So I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Thanks so much for joining the stream. I'll see you all later.